Gardner Elliott, played by Asa Butterfield, is the first human born on Mars. His mother was one of the crew embarking on a mission to colonize the planet and dies during childbirth, never revealing who Gardner's father is. 16 years later, he's only ever met 14 people.
Raised by scientists in a bubble.
Searching online for clues about his dad, Gardner begins an online romance with a girl in Colorado called Tulsa,
Study lab is over.
played by Britt Robertson.
Tomorrow?
I'm not going anywhere.
And finally gets a chance to go to Earth and discover all the things he's missed growing up.
There's so many colors.
The Space Between Us was directed by Peter Chelsom, seen here on set, with the pivotal role of Nathaniel Shepard, who runs a privatized version of NASA, played by Gary Oldman, whose character was modeled on entrepreneurs Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and Richard Branson. To ensure authenticity in The Space Between Us, filmmakers worked with Professor G. Scott Hubbard from the Department of Aeronautics and Astronautics at Stanford, who also served 20 years at NASA. Hubbard's advice ranged from what the Mars landscapes would look like to dealing with gravity, and more specifically, reduced gravity, which is what Gardner suffers from in the film when scientists realize his organs can't withstand Earth's atmosphere.
Tulsa, I'm not lying to you. My mother was an astronaut. She made a mistake. I was born on Mars.
We know when astronauts go to the International Space Station or a shuttle that they have lost muscle mass. They have lost bone density, says Hubbard. But if someone were to grow up in that environment, it would probably result in a lot of physiological changes that were more or less primitive.
Miss Wyndham, I'm touched by your concern, I really am, but none of this matters if he can't survive.
Martian gravity is about 1/3 of Earth's, which means that when Gardner arrives on the planet, he feels like he weighs the equivalent of 300 pounds. Hubbard says he's able to tough it out and he's prepared for it, but gradually, that inexorable force of gravity takes its toll.
Doesn't look good.
And his heart starts to give out.
He wasn't lying.